welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and their Southern California rivals, the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. Across from him, Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Shotgun now from Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. Harris, the man in motion. That is caught outside on the RPO. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
McConkey in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He was taken down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 9.
Open man, right side. He's got it.
A gain of
12 yards on that hookup. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
59.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the goal line and in. And before the try, remember it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Delta. What is it?
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point.
Touchdown, Chargers.
He knocks it through. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Rams nothing. Cameron Dicker.
And the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly, it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And the work is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First down.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, out to his right. Got his man at the 6. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Ready.
They hand it to Gibbs. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down. Literally and awkwardly. Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in.
Touchdown, LA.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. And that is incomplete. But a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? His drive will start on the ground. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set. 380.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open receiver, that's Harris. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
32-yard line.
3rd and inches.
3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 1st and 10.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On play action. Now Herbert. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd
It's
down.
now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing again. Herbert. This is caught 2. And he's in. Kicker now for the extra point.
Touchdown, Chargers.
He's got it. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one
Rams take over
through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Get it. Ready, ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. A gain of 48.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Gibbs is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Los Angeles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. Pistol here for Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
Go.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another Chargers.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Chargers
set to go now on 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 54 yards. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Herbert now
line.
on 1st down. The left side, catch made by McConkey. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Herbert. That is caught at the 3. Waiting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Brings up
Now
2nd
back
and
at the
goal.
4 for 2nd and goal. Now, Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now, it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Taking off, and he's in! The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends or receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Who can it do? And this Rams offense come back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams go up by 7, 28-21.
Chargers 21.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Davis now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee,
take this on into the locker room. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the Texans. And here's the Jets wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jets had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Cardinals come away with a victory. They win by 6. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the Ravens running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Ravens are in a good spot here, 2/3 of the way through the season. They stand 8-4 with this victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Here we go, set.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
He's going to run it, and he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 41, here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here, and that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. That's going to bring up a third down.
Cowboy 80.
And 3 yards to go.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to have the first down and more.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
It's third down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh. His offense goes back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll go past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Herbert to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Whoa! And he'll manage to break a tackle, getting this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Up the middle they go. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. Got to get it to the 30.
At the 36-yard
Here comes
line.
3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Putting the tight end in motion. On play action now. Herbert. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Rams are going to have it just past their 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers.
Come on.
Now, faking the give. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field.
Ready.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle loss.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Rams will extend their third quarter lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
On the set. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in.
Waters pass complete to Puka Nakua. Touchdown, LA.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh. His offense goes back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Here's
yards.
first and 10.
That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
6-yard pickup brings up.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
That one complete to McConkey. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8
yards. That's another Chargers first
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one complete right side to Harris. And he's into the end zone. Point after now from Dicker.
Touchdown, Chargers.
It's up and good. And the Chargers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
38. Chargers 28.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to get...
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Going on first down is Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The coverage by Justin Wally.
On second down, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Now, Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He's driving for the goal line. Will be stopped short, but has enough for the first down. He's got his big tight end. The quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Makes the score Rams 38. Chargers 35.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is left side and caught by Flowers. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gain of 17 yards.
Back to throw.
First down, Rams.
To the right side here, passes caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Rams first down.
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second and 4. At the Chargers.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he takes up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Rams.
Come on.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Flowers with the catch. And the Rams are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2. Here's Gibbs trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They They stop him up short.
It's a loss
From
of
back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
at the Chargers' 2-yard line.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in.
Complete to Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Rams tack on one more to their lead.
45. Chargers, 35.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here is Justin Herbert and the Chargers down on the scoreboard. A minute 24 remain. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now on first down. Bottom end, left side. It's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Now Herbert throwing on second down. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Third and 1.
Slot man in motion left. Herbert to throw on third and 1. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Sticker now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one, and he'll try an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from SoFi.